If you are looking to scale your skills so that way you are able to serve more clients, hire help, and therefore provide more opportunities, then you need to keep listening to this video. Hi, my name is Brianna Régine, and I am the host of the Brand Unveiled podcast. I also am the founder and CEO of Brianna Régine Visionary Consulting, a strategic communications and marketing agency that has a zone of genius for brand growth strategy. And today I'm going to be giving away tips on how to go from freelancer to full-time business owner, because that's essentially what I did. So during my senior year of college, I was working at a PR agency as an intern/account coordinator, and I was also freelancing on the side. I was doing freelance work through Upwork, where I was doing brand strategy related stuff, digital, social media, marketing, public relations as well, project management, administrative assistance, basically all of these skills that I do now within my agency, I was doing then. But I didn't know that I was doing that. So here are 4 tips I want to give to folks who are also currently freelancing right now, but who are trying to transition into a bigger business model where they're able to take on more clients because they have the additional help, or they can get the additional help, and therefore provide more opportunities to others. Step 1, you want to write your skills and niche down. Sometimes as a freelancer, you're probably dibbling and dabbling in a variety of different things. And when you want to scale your skill set and be able to create a business around it, it can be very hard to come at the market saying, I can do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. It's a lot, right? You have a better shot of niching down, really finding the skills that you like to do the most, the ones that come the easiest to you, the ones that you find aren't necessarily boring, right? Because you want to find joy and creativity within your work. But they should be the ones that you enjoy the most, that they allow you to be creative as possible, and you know that there is a demand for it. It also helps too if you already have done previous work related to these skills, because it'll be really helpful to use those case studies on your website or to get new clientele. The second tip is form an LLC. Now, again, these tips are all things that I did. So after I realized that I enjoyed strategizing and storytelling and positioning and organizing the back end of how businesses run, I was able to say, okay, my skills that I'm going to provide to the market are going to be branding, social media, public relations, and then the operations piece came later. But those core 3 services and those core 3 marketable desires, I sat down and I was able to say, okay, I'm going to start with this. And even 6 years later, I've niched down within those particular categories. Then I formed an LLC. Now, for me, I went online and I formed it right through the state that I'm in. I didn't hire an additional person to do it. So I believe I paid $120 to get it. I would highly advise that you file it directly with your state, with your local government, because you're going to see a lot of different options that are more than $120 because people are basically saying, hey, pay me to do it for you. And so now you're not only paying to file, you're paying to have the service done for you as well. So just be mindful of that, and every state has a different filing price. So just because mine was $120 in the state of Connecticut doesn't mean that yours is also going to be $120, but you can definitely save money by filing directly through the local government. Google is your friend. Don't be afraid to call them and ask for help as well. So that's what I did. Later, I have seen a variety of different content pieces from legal professionals saying that before you even file, you should seek legal counsel. And I don't necessarily disagree with them. An LLC for me is the easiest thing that you can use. I don't know if I should say easiest, but it's the most simplest form of filing where you're able to protect yourself as well as protect your business and conduct business under a federal sort of protection, right? But to seek legal counsel before you do that can be really beneficial because, one, you'll have an understanding of why, if you do want to go the LLC route, cool, do it. There's also other filing too, S Corp. You can file as a corporation. Like, there's so many different filings, and you just want to figure out which one makes the most sense for you. LLC is the most popular among small business owners, but it couldn't hurt to seek legal advice. Tip number 3, you want to brand your business. So this totally works if you also are coming from the freelancer world. To an extent, in order to get more business, you have to be able to say, this is who I am, this is my value, and this is why you should work with me. So to a certain extent, as a freelancer, you probably have already done an element of branding, but when you're transitioning into scaling into a business, the branding needs to be even more tighter because you are presenting the idea that no, this is more than just a single person doing it, even if it is to start, right? It's more so just a perception of that you want to scale. So if you see yourself and your business being, in a particular, on a particular trajectory, right? Or wanting to be perceived in a particular way, then you have to walk the walk and talk the talk. So yes, you want to focus on your colors, your font, but you also want to talk about your mission and your values. Think about the companies that you see, that you like, that you buy from. When you go and visit their website or even see their marketing materials, you get the vibe that, oh no, this is a business. This is a multi-person situation. It's running seamlessly and I'm buying in to the business, into the brand. And that's sort of the mindset that you want to take on when you are transitioning from freelancer to business owner. And then the 4th tip that was really helpful for me when I went from freelancer to business owner is market. That's all I did. You can hold yourself back by feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say when it comes to my services. And this is what I would advise. If you took the time to really brand yourself, and I'm not saying overthink, I'm saying you did your market research, you looked at other brands that are similar to yours, you then said, okay, here's my mission, here's my values in light of my skills being under a business model umbrella. And more importantly, this is the language I'm using to convey my value. Once you did that, then you want to take a step back and think about, who am I serving? Are you still going to be serving the same people that you did as a freelancer, or are you going to take it up a notch, right? For me, it was pretty much the same when I did the transition. Now it's a little bit different since I've been in business for 6 years, but for me, it was entrepreneurs solely. It was people who I knew I could speak to directly, so I always like to engage with the person behind the brand. It was people who were serving underrepresented communities. It was people who were building something outside of themselves. And so it was people in lifestyle, entertainment, beauty, because those were the 3 things or the 3 industries that I wanted to focus on when I first started. And so therefore, my marketing was for entertainment, lifestyle, and beauty entrepreneurs. And I use social media because content is king. And I just started posting on Instagram. I started posting on Instagram consistently. I went live on Instagram often. I had a newsletter at one point too. I was using Facebook and Twitter a little bit as well. But the point is, I didn't hold back. Like, I just knew I had to get my name out there. Granted, now the algorithm be algorithming and it's different nowadays, and arguably more complex than it was 6 years ago. But the point still remains the same. No one can buy from you if they don't know who you are. And before you go and hire a PR expert to raise your level of awareness, you need to be doing that on your own. And the benefit of starting a business now in 2023 is that social media can be your best friend. Market like you never marketed before. Once you know who it is that you're going after, market to them. Talk their language. Show how you're able to take a client from point A to point B. Go on other pages with similar audiences and authentically engage, right? Use TikTok. You're not necessarily going to get it right out the gate. Maybe you will, but it doesn't matter. Don't hold back. Don't hold yourself back by not trying. Marketing really helped, in addition to me marketing in person and sort of starting and stimulating the word of mouth that also greatly was beneficial to my business early on and still is to this day. So those are the 4 tips from going from freelancer to business owner. If you liked this podcast, please like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a review where you listen to your favorite podcast. If you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. If you want more videos like this or you want me to talk about a similar topic, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to provide as much value as I possibly can. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.